Hey guys, Point Blank Animations back again with another tutorial. Uh, First off, I want to address a few things. Right now, I'm very sick, so my voice sounds a little weird. It's because I'm sick. I have a sore throat, but I'm trying to pull it together. Second thing is, you guys are wondering where the animation is. I'm still working on it. My plan is to get it out this Friday, so next Friday, that's my plan. Hopefully, I'm able to do it on Friday. If not, it'll be released Sunday of that weekend. So hopefully, I can get it done. So yeah. So today we have a tutorial for Adobe Flash slash Animate. My Adobe Animate was kept on crashing on me, so I just went to Flash. But Animate is basically the same thing, but just newer. So yeah. So this is the basic tools, stuff you really need to know. Uh, when you're first starting off for animation. A friend of mine really wanted to learn animation, so this is more for him. But for anybody who wants to get into animation, I'm basically going to tell you all the basic tools, stuff you need to know. So yeah, let's get into it. So when you create a new file and open up Adobe, you have all this. So just click on Action Script 3. So right here, this is how every animation starts off, with a blank screen. So yeah. First, when we get into it, properties. Over here, you see the frame rate. I keep mine at 24 frames per second. You can adjust yours if you want. Over here, we have the size. Mine is 800 by 450. Keep it to the size, because if you keep it any other dimension, when you upload it to YouTube, you get this black bar on your screen, and you don't want that because it makes your animation look really bad. And when you keep it 800 by 450 pixels, you get 1080p resolution. So over here, you can when you click this little wrench right here, you get your document settings. Put 800 by 450, and then you can change your background color as well. So if I want my black, okay, and change to black, but keep it white. If you want to keep it black, you can, but I just suggest keeping it white. So yeah. Go over here, and then once you edit 800 by 450, click on Make It Default. So whenever you open up a new project, so when I click Make Default, and hit OK, and I go to New, and then I hit Action Script 3, I get that 800 by 450. That way, when you work on a new project, and then at the end you want to render, and you're like, oh, you realize you have black bars, you won't make that mistake. And the problem is, when you edit your dimensions at the end, your video will look weird because the objects you draw within your old dimension, you would have to like edit it and like stretch it out, and it looks really bad. So just do it at the start. Don't make that mistake. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Come over here to publish setting. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking. Sorry, I'm sick. So over here, other formats, just take everything off. You want Flash SWF. I'm going to teach you guys how to export as well later on in the video. JPEG quality, I'm going about 85. You can pick 90, but I'll just go 85. Over here, MP3, go all the way the max 160s, and then quality best. You don't want that. And do the same for this. And make sure it's at MP3. So that's that. Make sure hit OK. So that makes your video look nice. So the toolbar right here, selection tool, helps you select. Sub-selection, when you create objects, and you use a sub-selection, it selects different highlights of your object. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you create an object and try it out, you'll know. Over here, when I create an object, down here, over here, so when I have this rectangle shape, so over here it's a rectangle, oval, rectangle, primitive tool, over primitive tool, a polystar tool. These are the basic shapes that are really useful when creating animations. You'll soon understand the value of having these simple shapes. But yeah, that's what it is. And over here, when we select an object, we're able to edit like our stroke. So that pencil right there, see, we turned that into black, and we can also change our fill. like that. And we can also change our fill with the paint bucket tool right here, and click that. So yeah, and yeah, going back here, free transform tool. So when we highlight our object, we're able to stretch it out like this. So yeah, and down here, I don't use the 3D rotation tool at all. I don't mess with that. So down here we have the lasso tool. We can highlight a certain part of our object. So right here, click and say we want to delete it. Just that part gets deleted. So Control Z goes back. Over here, I don't even really use the pen tool at all. Over here, text tool, we can add text. Adobe has a bunch of fonts. Like over here, and then with the free transform tool, we can stretch it out high. We can also change the color. You know, basic stuff. This is just for noobs who don't really know much about animation, but yeah. Here's the line tool. It creates, if you hold shift, it creates either horizontal or vertical. But if you don't hold shift, you can do diagonal lines as well. So if we go to the selection tool, we are able to curve the line as well. You see that little curve, and that's really useful in certain situations. So yeah. Over here is the pen tool. This is where you'll be doing a lot of your drawings. You can either use a pen or brush tool. I know a lot of animators who use the brush tool over the pen tool, or over the pencil tool, my bad. But I personally use a pencil tool. Yeah. So bone tool, I personally don't use it. I don't have much experience with this, so I can't really speak much of it. Paint bucket I already showed you. Eyedropper, simple. When you have another object and you want the same color. So if I create object with the oval tool and say, oh, I like that color, I can just apply it to this one as well. So simple stuff. Eraser, erases, and you can also change how big you want your brush as well, like this. Hand tool, you're able to move around your project, and magnifying glass, you can zoom in and zoom out. Very simple. But yeah, just every day, just keep on practicing and getting comfortable with these tools, and that will really help you learn more. So yeah, oh sorry, oh no, what's happening? Okay, so over here, what I'm gonna do, so getting into basic animation. So when you're practicing animation, my first animation was creating a ball. So take a ball right here, and then select a V, like that. And down here, this whole thing down here is your timeline. This thing is very, very important. This is where all your animation is going to take place, all your layers and stuff. Another thing I want to highlight, layers is really important, especially when you're drawing characters. You have to work in layers, so I'll probably make a character design video in another tutorial if you really want it. But yeah, so if we right click right here, we could go insert frame, and that's basically going to tell us the length of how long we want this object. So if I go all the way down here, all the way here, the object doesn't show up because it only goes up to frame 40. So yeah, so the best way to practice is doing frame by frame animation, which is a long process, but you get super good results with it. But in the future, you'll learn more about how to use motion tweets, creating symbols, that sort of thing. But when you're first starting off, you use frame by frame animation. So you see this thing down here, it's called onion skin. Turn that on, and when we create move this object, we can see the highlight of our old existing frame, so you know where you positioned it. So I want to position mine down like that, and basically just keep on repeating this process, and moving it, inserting new frames, so insert keyframe like that. When you insert a blank keyframe, it basically takes out your whole object. So if you want to still keep your object and just move it, just insert keyframe, and that will do the job. And just keep repeating this process. Oh no, what's happening? Wait, turn off onion skin. Sorry, I did something wrong. Okay, right here. I don't know why this keeps on happening. Okay, so over here. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I'm just gonna go in here, clear the keyframe. Sorry, this usually doesn't happen, but yeah. So, okay, that's basically long enough. So that's really the ball moving. So we moved it from that position to that position with keyframes. So, as an example, this is just a basic animation. So what I'm gonna do is, let me just open up one of my animations. Hopefully, I'm just gonna export this. So when you're rendering, go down here, click Export Movie, and then you select where you want to do it. So I'm just gonna do. I'll go to my libraries, documents, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna leave it that. And all videos will be rendered in a SWF format. That's what Flash and Adobe is known as. So once we export it, we want to come down here into something called Swivel, and I'll leave the link in the description to download this program. It's on Newgrounds. Basically, what this program is, it takes your SWF and converts it into an MP4 format so that you can upload it or bring it into an editing program, that sort of thing. Because SWF, you're unable to upload to YouTube like that. So over here, input SWF. So I'm gonna go down here. I'll go where I rendered my folder file right there on tile 2, and then it usually detects where your video ends off. So frame 40, that's good. Video height. Yeah, I'm just gonna go stretch to fit. Yeah, this is good. I usually do the higher you put this meter, the more the increase in size of your the file size of your video. So audio, we had no audio anyways, but if you want, you can add your own audio right here. You can browse and put your MP3 file, but if you select extract from SWF, the audio is not that good. I tried it before. In my older videos, the audio sounds really bad because I used to extract from SWF. I didn't know at the time, but I usually just do no audio. When I go to my editing program, I just add my own audio. So yeah, over here I go to about 160, 192, around there, 176. Yeah. If you want to have a watermark, you're able to do that, which is pretty nice. So I'm just gonna convert. Shouldn't take that long, but we'll see. And when you're rendering any like animation or something, just close any background processes you have running. So if you have like a game or something running in the background, just close it, or else your computer will start to the process of rendering start to slow down because your computer's like working hard, trying to balance between two processes. So yeah. I'm gonna meet up with you guys once this finishes rendering. Okay, so now my video finished uploading, so I just click on this and it'll open up my MP4 video. And there we go. Oh, Windows loading. And yeah, that's it. So we didn't do the full movement, but we just stopped halfway. But just as an example, I just did it like that. So yeah, that's basically the basics of Flash. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. My voice is honestly done right now. But yeah, leave a like. I'll make another one in the future, definitely. I skimmed past a lot of it. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe. Tell me if you want another tutorial, and I'll see you guys later. Animation next week, hopefully.